Hi, my name is Tavon Barnwell with Soma Wellness. I am a human movement specialist and Reiki practitioner, just here to provide some extra info to bring to the community that may help us increase our wellness and help support and maintain it. Welcome, guys. I'm going to be walking you through some movements and exercises that you can do if you have lower back pain. You can't see it because my head is out of frame, but you basically just turn your neck left and right. Really want to emphasize trying to pull your head to the back of you. And now you want to bring your ear down to your shoulder. You can see I'm kind of moving my body with it, but you don't have to. So now you want to make a sort of infinity symbol, a figure 4 with your head in order to move the neck around. This next exercise is pulling your chin in, tucking your chin in, and pulling your head away to kind of work the natural curve of your neck. So now we're actually going to get into working the spine. And so you see, you don't want to curve the back. You want to keep the back nice and straight. And you go down like you're going into a child's pose, keeping the knees close together. And then you want to kind of create a resistance of squeezing, almost like you were pulling your head to your knees actively. And then you come back up with a straight back. So you want to really use your hands and tuck them into the hips to kind of cue you to really use the hip hinge to keep your back straight during this movement. So this next bit of movements aren't as intuitive. So you want to kind of emphasize the lower back curve and then the curve of your middle spine, your thoracic spine, and you want to create some resistance in those movements. And now these are spinal waves, so you want to move the shoulders around along with your spine. This will help a lot in the movement because the shoulder blades are there and they assist in a lot of these movements. They're a big part of the thoracic spine. And now you want to create that hip hinge from before and then come back up and emphasize that curve in the middle back again, that kyphotic curve. And then come back, and now you're moving around your spinal fluid. You're creating some resistance of movement to the spine, flexibility. This next one, you want to ensure that your arm is kind of closer to the opposite side of the arm that's going to go up, if that makes sense. See, I'm creating a cross with my arms. You want to make sure you're not exactly in the middle so that you can create some leverage for your body to twist. And then go down into a child's pose. And what I challenge you to do is kind of tuck your head down a little bit, but keep the neck straight. And really feel the shoulders pull. Feel your lats pull. So now these are cat-cows, and the reason why we do this is because this strengthens the natural curves of the body. The kyphotic curve as you go up, and the lordotic curve as you go down. And what you do is you inhale as you're going up into the cat, and then you exhale as you go down into the cow. So this is called threading the needle. You're gonna pull one arm underneath the other, keeping your lower abdomen tucked in, kind of tight, to ensure that your core stays active. We're going to play with some side bend variations. And this is just to work the muscles on both sides of the spine, and also your oblique muscles, which play a big part in keeping your spine stable. And if this feels comfortable, there's a bunch of different ways to do this. I'd be very gentle and compassionate to your body when you're doing this. And now do some spinal twists. This time it's a little more active. You don't have any leverage. You're kind of just using your body, but you activate a lot of different, neurons when you're doing that, and muscle fibers by being active. So this may not look like much, but what I'm doing is actively pulling my spine up. You can tell by my neck muscles that this is a very active exercise. I'm gonna go to my knees because this will help to keep my spine up, right? And so I'm actively pulling my spine up as if there's a rope above my head, pulling my head up. You want to pull yourself up. You could even use your hands against your knees to push yourself up. And it's a really good exercise for ensuring that you elongate the spine. I'm going to show you now a pelvic tilt. So I'm going to transfer to my back. And what you want to do is, if you notice the tilting of my pelvis, you're going to go from anterior to posterior pelvic tilt. And watch where my hand gets placed underneath the lower back, the natural curve. You want to press down, so you can keep your hand there to press down onto it to be sure that you're doing the pelvic tilt correctly. Your belly button is gonna be pressing into the ground, and then after you've done it a few times, use your hands and place them on your belly in order to ensure that you feel that shift. And so now I'm gonna transfer to the wall to show you guys a couple other things. There are two things being done here. I'm pushing against the wall with my feet in order to activate my pelvic floor muscles, and I'm pulling my arms in order to elongate my spine, similar to hanging. And I'll mention in another video why the pelvic floor plays a big role in all of it. There are a plethora of videos that can help with lower back pain, so there will be more videos based on that. If you guys enjoyed this and benefit from it, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting more instructional videos, and there will be an online class that will be coming soon. So stay tuned. Thank you all. Peace. Hi, my name is Tavon Barnwell with Soma Wellness. I am a human movement specialist and Reiki practitioner, just here to provide some extra info to bring to the community that may help us increase our wellness and help support and maintain it.